In a small Silicon Valley garage, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, two young visionaries, sparked a revolution. Surrounded by wires, circuit boards, and big dreams, they built the first Apple computer and ignited a spirit of innovation that would change the world. In 1976, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne joined forces in a tiny garage, united by a dream to bring computers to everyone. Their first creation, the Apple I, was just a bare circuit board, but it sparked excitement among hobbyists and computer clubs. Soon, the Apple II arrived, colorful, user-friendly, and revolutionary, launching Apple from a garage project to a Silicon Valley star. In 1980, Apple's IPO electrified Wall Street. Headlines blazed, investors cheered, and overnight Apple became a symbol of innovation and ambition. The company's meteoric rise inspired a new era. Apple was no longer just a startup but a movement changing the world. In 1984, Apple stunned the world with the launch of the Macintosh, unveiled by Steve Jobs to a roaring crowd, promising a revolution in personal computing. The iconic 1984 Super Bowl ad declared Apple's fight against conformity, instantly becoming a cultural phenomenon. But behind the scenes, tensions exploded. Boardroom battles and clashing egos led to Steve Jobs' shocking ouster from the company he founded. After leaving Apple, Steve Jobs founded Next, pouring his passion into building powerful computers for education and business. Though success was elusive, his vision never wavered. At the same time, Jobs took a risk on Pixar, betting on computer animation. Against the odds, Toy Story became a global sensation and Jobs emerged as a visionary in both technology and entertainment. Through setbacks and triumphs, Jobs grew as a leader, learning resilience, collaboration, and the power of bold ideas. These lessons would shape his legendary return to Apple. The 1990s were Apple's darkest years. Innovation stalled, failed products like the Newton and Performa drained resources, and leadership changed hands in chaos. As losses mounted, morale collapsed. Bankruptcy rumors spread, but a few loyal employees and fans refused to give up hope. In 1997, with Apple on the verge of collapse, Steve Jobs returned, bringing bold vision and relentless energy. He inspired a new culture of creativity, focus, and innovation. Jobs and his team sparked a renaissance, launching the colorful iMac, a symbol of Apple's rebirth and the start of a new era. With renewed spirit and breakthrough design, Apple's renaissance had begun. In 1998, Apple unveiled the iMac G3, a computer bursting with color and personality. Its bold, translucent design broke every rule in the industry. Apple's playful "Hello Again" ads and the iMac's friendly look drew crowds to Apple stores. People were amazed. Computers had never been this fun. The iMac didn't just save Apple, it sparked a new era of creativity and bold ideas, inspiring the tech world to think different. In 2001, Steve Jobs unveiled the iPod, promising 1,000 songs in your pocket and changing music forever. Instantly, the iPod became a cultural icon. Its sleek design, white earbuds, and dancing silhouettes defined a generation. With iTunes, Apple revolutionized how we buy and enjoy music, any song, anytime, anywhere. In the early 2000s, Apple's engineers worked in secret on a bold mission, to reinvent the phone and change the world. In 2007, Steve Jobs unveiled the iPhone, an all-in-one device that stunned the world and set a new standard for technology. The iPhone sparked a global revolution, transforming how we connect, work, and live, and inspiring a new era of innovation. Apple didn't stop there. The iPad, Apple Watch, MacBook innovations, AirPods, and services like Apple Music and iCloud all strengthened the ecosystem. Customers became locked in, relying on Apple devices for work, communication, entertainment, and more. The company's products reinforced one another, making Apple indispensable for millions of users worldwide. In 2011, a frail but determined Steve Jobs made his final public appearance, unveiling Apple's new headquarters, a powerful symbol of his enduring vision. When news of his passing broke, tributes poured in from around the world. Apple stores became memorials, as fans honored the visionary who changed technology forever. Tim Cook stepped forward, guiding Apple into a new era. Jobs' legacy of innovation and inspiration lives on in every product and every breakthrough. In 2018, Apple became the first US company to reach $1 trillion valuation, a moment that made history and captured the world's imagination. Since then, Apple has launched groundbreaking products like the Apple Watch and AirPods, setting new standards for innovation and design. With iconic stores in cities worldwide and devices woven into daily life, Apple's influence is truly global, shaping culture, inspiring creativity, and imagining the future. Apple's story is more than innovation, it's about vision, creativity, and the courage to dream bigger. From classrooms to studios, Apple inspires us all to push boundaries and shape the future together. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe, comment below, and join our community for more inspiring tech journeys.